What's happening? This is the Tap In Podcast. We are live inside of the Tap In studio. Man, we got a returner back to the studio.
Yeah.
My boy Nate G, man. What's happening?
What's good with you, man?
I'm chilling, man. Well, before we get started, I got some sponsors. You know what I'm saying? We got sponsors for the show. Yo, this episode is brought to you by Blue Chew. Blue Chew brings you the first chewable with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. For all y'all that's coming up short in the bedroom, stop going to 7-Eleven. Get you a Blue Chew. Go to Blue Chew right now. BlueChew.com. That's BLUE Chew.com/tap-in to get your free sample on the house on Tap In. Blue Chew is made in the USA. It's prescribed only by licensed physicians, so you don't have to go to the doctor or wait in line. It's even cheaper than the pharmacy, and they prepare and ship it right to you in a discreet package, so no awkwardness, and you don't have to leave your house to get it, all right? That's Blue Chew. BlueChew.com. Go see them. Use promo code TAPIN, okay? And then also, we also sponsor. We got some sponsorships now, man. We big time now, Nate.
See, I was like, okay.
we
tap into the Blue Chew.
You know what I'm saying? This episode is also sponsored by the Rose Group for all your housing needs. If you want to see how much your house is worth, you're thinking about selling your house, buying a house, contact the Rose Group at Keller Williams. The number is 817-523-9644. 817-523-9644. Get the show started, man. How you been, man?
Man, I've been good, man. No complaints. Just
good.
Grinding. You know
yes, man. You've been everywhere, man. I've been seeing. I've been peeping.
I've been trying to stay busy.
Yeah, man.
That's
good.
Trying to stay busy. What? I mean, the whole point is to get seen, right?
That's right, man. That's right. And I seen you on. You was on the Michael Collier show.
Yeah, I was on the big Mike, Michael Collier, man. He's hilarious, man. He is a character. But yeah, that was a blessing in disguise already. Just being able to be on the show and talk to him.
How you connect with him?
Just through mutual friends. I know the producer of the show, and basically I've been letting people hear my music all the time, so I guess she let him hear some of my music, and he was like, oh man, we need to get him on the show. And then she actually she had texted me saying, oh yeah, he wants you to get on the show. And then she like gave me a number, and then he was calling me when I was getting my hair cut. So, and I was telling her I was getting my hair cut, call him back, and I just called him. He was like, I don't care if you're getting your hair cut, you better. I mean, like I said, he's hilarious. So like that was good. That was big for me. Like just the exposure and being on it, because basically it's kind of nationally syndicated. I know it's still YouTube and this, but he's a big name. You know, we grew up on him basically.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember. Well, no, I don't remember, but I remember people always talk about how he used to do comedy at the beach, on Venice Beach, and that's how he really got his chops up. And Michael Carter is cool as fuck, man.
Yeah,
he cool as hell. I remember we hung out in in Chicago with him. He dope, man. He just dope, man.
And everybody, if they don't know him, you gotta remember him from the House Party 3, where he was selling the toe jam.
Yeah, man. So what made you get back in the studio, man? 'Cause I remember last time you came on the show.
Yeah, I wasn't recording.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know that. Like, soon as I pretty much, like, that was what, June you was just telling me I was saying? So in July, I pretty much, I had a joint collab project that I put out with Dirt Beats. It was it's called Captain Hook Lieutenant Bars. That was like July 3rd, around 4th of July or whatever. So, but that was like, it was kind of slight. I just had to do a few verses. We got together. It really wasn't my whole thing. But after we did that, it kind of sparked me being in the studio with him. I was like, man, I'm going to just make a vault of songs. I just need to create songs, make songs. I was going to make, what was my goal, 30? I was going to do 30 songs. I was like, all right, let me do 30 songs, and I'll pick from the 30 my best. But after I got to 30, I just kept doing more. You know what I'm saying? I kept doing more. So I had probably close to like 50 songs in the vault. And I was like, all right, I got to figure out how I'm going to release all of these strategically. So I started off in November 26th. That's when I released the project Story of Troy. But that's what got me back recording. I just wanted to challenge myself, and was like, all right, I could do this. Because I was doing the freestyles every week still all last year, basically. So I was like, dang, I'm writing quality verses and getting all of these things out like every week and getting all of these ideas done, and it's impressing myself. So I'm like, I need to get people to I need my music to encompass this too, instead of like them going just saying, okay, I seen this freestyle and then they just passed it, or they can go scroll back and look at it, because none of the freestyles are really recorded. I just put it on my phone, so they can't go listen to them on no mixtapes, and that's been a lot of requests I was getting. So that's what really pushed me to be like, all right, let me just put these in song form. And I wanted to challenge myself, because I was only writing like verses and coming up with bars. I wanted to challenge myself in doing more songwriting and doing hooks and getting my hooks to be better and catching and relatability. So I just went in the studio, and luckily I had Dirt Beats that allowed me to, you know, work together. He created every beat from scratch, so I didn't have to worry about a lot of those, you know, business with this and this. I'm going to one person getting everything. We can work out whatever we need to.
Yeah. And I seen you you were working with Jadakiss too, right?
Yeah, that was earlier in the year. He saw one of my freestyles and he was like, "Oh, I need to get you signed up." Sending him a song, and I got to be on this mixtape and stuff like
Straight
that.
up.
That gave me a lot of exposure, because just to be recognized by some of the great bar spitters, and he had Gemini too, so I was like, all the Geminis got the best rappers. So I always say that, like, and I was like, for him to you know, recognize my talent, I'm like, man, that alone says it to me. Like, I don't really got to do too much.
Man. That is big.
So
that
I
is
felt
huge.
really good when that happened, and as well as Cassidy. Cassidy was first. I did the Cassidy one first, and then that's why I was like, man, Jada came backdoor out the cat. That just really boosted me.
Yeah.
Like, so.
God, and those are considered like lyricists in the rap game.
Yeah,
you
that's
know
all
what
I
I'm
care.
saying?
People could talk all the trash they want about the Cassidy songs and not liking Jadakiss and this, but those are spitters. Nobody's spitting like them. They came up. It's all the other artists will, you know, tip their hat to those men right there. So it's like, for them to tip their hat to me, it's just great.
And Jada put you on his mixtape?
Yeah, they had a mixtape. So I guess what they were doing a lot, because they was doing a lot more hustling, because the city was shut down. They usually, when you meet artists and stuff like that is through tour. Like, they come to your city, like, oh, let me show you my stuff in this. So nobody was having shows. Nobody was moving around in the country like that. So the best way they could still make money was to give opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, I can, you know what I'm saying, what's your budget? What's this? I can put you on this. I like you. You know, it's always take money to get what you need to do. But it's like, to me, I was like, I'm not paying y'all bread like that. I gave you $100 or whatever, and it's like, cool. We didn't, because I'm like, all right, I know my stuff is good. I'm not going to pay you. You should already let me on. But that's how that works. So they was doing mixtapes to, I guess, create revenue for them, because they was out of pocket too as artists, not being able to do everything. Especially older artists whose music is not streaming and they not getting money. They only get money through, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, performing.
Exactly. So just to be, you know what I'm saying, to be on for their team to check me out on all of this stuff. So that was great to me.
Yeah, man. And for those who don't know, Nate is a dope astrologist too. You know what I mean? He can't last. That's how we got introduced.
That's how we linked. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a dope astrologist. So you still follow, I guess, the astrology, right?
Man, that's lifetime. Yeah. I'm an alpha for life. I can't put that nowhere. A5A. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be an astrologer forever. Like. It's just, and I still study. I'm still getting better. Just take time, still practicing. You know what I'm saying? I probably did like 3 or 4 readings within the last couple months already. Really? Yeah, just for people, just because I'm still gearing up. Of course, I do music. I know this business better. I'm still trying to get my, you know what I'm saying, natal chart reading and my astrology, you know, consultations and stuff like that up off the ground. But I have been planting the seeds for that and been getting them. So
dope, man, dope. So. The story of Troy, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this.
Let's do it.
Where does that come about? Like, what is that? What is the meaning behind that?
Okay. We can
break that. Let's break that down,
got
man.
some layers. Okay, so one, we can start off with the most basic. My middle name is Troy.
Okay.
So Nathan Troy. That's my name. And that's one aspect of it. So the story of Troy is kind of putting my story out there. And then it's my story of betrayal, really, because that's the other aspect of Troy, because the Trojan story. You know what I'm saying? About they came in the horse and they betrayed him. They went in and killed everybody, all that shit. Yeah. So it's like just getting stabbed in the back type stuff, you know, the Trojan. So that's my story of betrayal. So, because this last year I had like big breakup, split up, my homies betrayed me, and just a whole lot of stuff happened. So I kind of put that into the music, and I wanted to drop something in the fall. You know what I'm saying? 4th quarter last year, because I was like, I usually don't ever drop around here. All my music is more a little more airy and fun. But I was like, I want to drop something. People say I don't talk about emotions and stuff as much. So I was like, I want to drop something like that. So I put all of the songs that I said from my vault that I was already recording all these songs. I was like, okay, this goes to this. This goes to this. This is telling what I really was feeling about these things. So even the song titles on there is like, you got All Love. I know you don't love me, but it's all love.
Yeah, I want to ask you about that. I'm gonna ask you because I want to know who you was talking about in that first verse.
I just said now, it was one of my homies. He was close to me. His name was Stretch. He was like my bro, and then he pretty much just betrayed, like he fucked me over, basically. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go too many details, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? You think people ride with you, and then as you grow apart, they grow envious, or you just see what it is. You like, oh, you don't got my best interests at heart. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just distance myself and keep it moving. And I'm not the type of person that's gonna want to be like all violent and do all the extra stuff as much. My thing is just like in All Love in the video, just like, all right, if you ain't where we at, it's I don't love you. You know what I'm saying? It's all love still, and I just keep it moving. You just pack up your shit, keep it moving. Like, so I don't really care about that. And it's best that you're not in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because you're just gonna drain my energy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's what that one was about.
Okay.
And then you got titles like that. You got Nobody. He was like, there's nobody, babe. Who gonna do it but me, myself, and I. Then you got Soliloquy. It's basically just saying my thoughts about how I really feel inside and all of these things that I've been through. And then what else is on there? You got How Come. That's so like you can do your exes or things that you used to be attached to. Like, how come I don't get to see you anymore?
So it's basically like you said, the whole betrayal, whether it's friends, women, the whole nine,
the whole shebang. Just like, all right, it's a story of Troy. Less of, because if people don't know my name Troy, you should look at Troy as the Trojans and this. That's what I was kind of going for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so it's like betrayal. So I was like, all right, once I got past that, so I did that, and now I'm gearing up to. I dropped a single just last week called Ote. I'm gonna drop a single every 2 weeks. This year, since I would like to have some type of consistency based about me or plan. It's like my Virgo ascendant of me, so I gotta have something planned out, a schedule of what I'm going to do. So, and then I can make sure I keep to it, and then I have my responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Myself, discipline and stuff. Like, all right, and it'll help my music. So I'm still do the freestyle. So I would just, switch them out simultaneously. Like, I'll do Freestyle Friday, then I'll drop a single. Then next week Freestyle Friday, then I'll drop a single. So I should have around 26 freestyles this year. I should have around 20-something singles.
You know what? I heard that was dope. Dang, what's this dude? Russ. You know the rapper dude? Nigga put out a song every single day. He was like every day.
Oh, every day.
Yes,
I thought it started off every week.
Yeah, it started off every week.
Okay, gotcha.
And then he did it like, you know what, I'm going to push myself.
Push
and the nigga did a song every single day.
And then his revenue just went way up because people start catching on. They start going backwards and start looking at everything. So it's like, I'll tell people, it ain't about what you're doing right now. It's like, you got to build up your library. You got to build up your content. You got to build up stuff. So even if it ain't on these social media platforms and stuff, you can build your own platform and have all of your stuff there. So when people can see, like, damn, this person did all of this. And they have so much to, you know what I'm saying? Even let them get tired of you so they can come back and be like, oh, dang, I do want to hit. And it's to be new stuff for them to do.
And you know what's so refreshing for, like, the viewer? Because I remember when I first discovered Wiz Khalifa, Machine Gun Kelly, where I went back and looked at all their YouTube videos when they were recording in like a little bitty ass box. Yeah,
you get to see their day to day. Like, damn, they didn't came.
Yeah, it's like, damn, they was grinding back then. Yeah. And it's refreshing to go back and be able to look and see all that.
But you got to have that there. If you're not working, if you're not documenting it, you're not showing all of the stuff, then it's like, people, you ain't did shit. Yeah. Like, people be like, you didn't do shit. And I be like, what? And people come there with their ego, like, I did this. We don't know.
We can't see it. Yeah, it's not documented. Exactly. You documented all your stuff?
Like I said, I got her documenting everything that, like I said, ever since I stopped putting on this journey of making sure, all right, I'm going to push. I'm going to consistently drop. I'm going to consistently do this. Whatever I do, like, I'm supposed to shoot a music video today that I don't got all the way figured out that they talking about right now.
Really?
It's for a song, because it's like dealing with other people. Like the collab, the Line on Nigga song, that's on Story of Troy. So we're trying to shoot that music video today, and we're just trying to gear up to make sure everything good, because it's kind of last minute, but we just gonna get it done.
Gotta make it happen, man.
And this you'll see. So they be like, oh, it came out tight, and y'all barely had a fucking treatment for it.
Creativity, man. Your creativity is what's gonna take you to the next level.
Exactly.
Even if you ain't got the bread to do it, your creativity,
make it happen.
Man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Make something out of nothing. That's how I grew up. Well, I'm from DC, like I said, Southeast DC. That's where I came from. And, you know what I'm saying, we basically had to just strive and grind and do whatever we could do to make stuff shake. So when I come to places, like, 'cause I went to school at OU, so I went there, I was like, oh, this is a different world. It was like, I can do with way less than whatever they are doing. So I get it. Just do more but less.
Who would you want to work with next, man? Like, not even, I guess, cause I guess there's a difference between bars and then making a song, right?
Yeah. But I try to put both.
Both.
Of them in.
Yeah.
Like, I try to make sure all my songs got bars. Like, even if you don't get it the first time. But I don't know. Like, locally, I really want to do a song with Lil Ronnie. I might try to put that on my list this year, like, to get a feature with him, because I feel like he has a lot of bars. He's very charismatic, and that fits kind of me, how I can get out of, some little extra. Sometimes I'm nonchalant. That's the gym. And then other times I kind of get hype and say some off the wall type. Like, my freestyles, I'm gonna say anything goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, So I feel like a Lil Ronnie song would be good for me and good exposure, especially for here in Dallas, so I can be no more here, especially because I'm not like a native. So like, but I rep it. This is why I've been living the last 10 plus years.
Yeah.
So.
Speaking of Ronnie, what did you think about the restaurant downtown kicking them people out because they were playing this song? What did you think about that?
I mean, it's like I see both sides, of course. Like, there we go again with the Gemini stuff. I see both sides of it, but I wouldn't have spoke to my patrons like that. But I still would have made the same message get across. You know what I'm saying? That's not going down in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to play this song, but you're going to control yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you could leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I would have told them kind of to themselves. Like, I would have went over there, and then apparently he tried to tell them like 3 times, but I still not going to yell and cuss at them. And just like, I'm not going to be a nigga to the niggas, even though that's what they respond to. You still got to be the bigger person when you know what I'm saying, trying to do better for our people, if that's what your goal really is. It's like, you're not saying, I'm the best nigga of doing this shit, and you can get the fuck out of my place. And it's like, all right, then you just going to attract more niggas that want to come to your shit and eat. Like, oh, yeah, it was a real nigga. Let me go to his shit. And then it's going to do the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
So it's like, I see it, but it's like he could have handled it probably a little better. And I'm sure he would have handled it a little differently if he knew what would happen. Maybe or not, because he's getting a lot of exposure right now. So
yeah. I tried to reach out to him to see if he'd come on the show and give his piece, but everybody was hitting him. So
that's what I'm saying. My homegirl, Lil D, interviewed him.
From the radio?
Yeah, Lil D from the radio.
I think I did see that interview.
Yeah, because we was in a movie together that's about to come out in this summer.
What movie?
It's called Black Hole Ave. That's the name of it. Black Hole Boulevard. I don't know what street it was on, but it was a black hole.
It's called Black Hole?
Yeah, Black Hole Boulevard. I got murdered in it, so it's like, shit, I can't remember nothing anyway. I got
a black man. That's what happened. That's what happened. You got murdered like
we was all black, but I was a drug dealer, and I liked most drug dealers in movies. You get murdered. But yeah, I got a role in it. But she was in it as well, so that's why we became friends, and a lot of other creatives here in Dallas that we always.
When is it coming out?
I think the director, what's his name? Treetop Dallas. He's shooting for June, July.
Okay.
Of this year. So we wrapped it up in like August or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I need some new shit to watch, man. I feel like I didn't watch everything on Netflix, everything on Prime. Like,
dang.
Yeah, man. I'm on YouTube now. That's what I'm finding this stuff.
I kind of like go through both so I won't get too bored, and then if like I just click a random series and be like, oh shit, this kind of good, and then.
What was the latest thing you watched on YouTube?
Damn, I was watching some astrology videos. I ain't gonna lie, I stay watching astrology videos like just to hear them speak it, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense, and now I start doing stuff in my mind. But other than that, what did I watch? Honestly, I watched this new thing that was on Netflix yesterday.
What?
It had Nicolas Cage hosting it. It was talking about the history of curse words, and they had every episode for every curse word. They was talking about fuck for a whole curse word, then they did shit and there's a bunch of comedians and actors and shit just commentating.
Really?
It's pretty dope. And I was like, that was right before I went to the little show, the Dallas Unplugged thing. But yeah, it was dope. So I was like, that was pretty cool. And then Nicolas Cage always seemed cool to me. So.
Yeah. What's the name of that?
History of swear words.
History of swear words?
There you go.
Swear words?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out. The last thing I watched on Netflix that was good that I can remember. What's the one? I think it was called Jingle Jam or something like that.
Jangle. My daughter was watching that. She's like, let's watch Jangle. Daddy. Yeah. I was like, is that a Christmas? I'm done with Christmas.
Yeah. I watched that, and then I watched what's the other movie? It's a documentary about this guy from Baltimore that got arrested, and the nigga did 20 years for killing a police officer, and he didn't do it.
Damn. I need to watch that one.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I think it's called Trial Number 4. Trial 4.
Okay, I did see that. So that's what it's about?
Yeah.
I need to tap into that.
He went, like, it's a dope documentary. You know what I'm saying? They piece it all together on how he didn't
When
do
did
it.
that happen?
So it happened, I think, in 1990 or something like that.
So it's gonna be dope. It
happened in 1990, and it break everything down on how crooked the police were back then.
So kind of like the little 4 thing. What was the last one documentary did with one of the dude Donald Trump was trying to get locked up, the kids that didn't do it.
Oh, shit. I know you're talking about. He was on the island with all the presidents and had a little girl.
Oh no! You're talking about Epstein. I was talking about the black dudes in New York that went to jail for all of those years and they finally just got out.
The 7. The Igniting 7. What is it?
What was it?
Exaggerate? No, not exaggerate.
Park 5 or something.
Yes.
Central Park 5.
Central
there
Park
we go.
5,
We figured it out.
Yeah. It's one of them numbers.
That one. That's what you were saying. Reminded me of, like, you saying how the cops was crooked and they got him in jail for killing. He stayed in jail that long. Remind me of the Central Park 5 documentary and movie things.
Yeah, but the crazy part is he went to trial 4 times, and like it was something where like they just kept trying him, like every single time, like it'll be a hung jury. So he just had to keep going back and forth to court, and they never like convicted him the first time, and then all the other times after that, like it was dope though. It was dope.
So
man.
He kept appealing, basically.
Yeah, the state kept trying to find evidence with him.
Yeah, because they wasn't trying to prove they was wrong.
Yeah. Like
always.
It was dope though, man. It was dope. And I tried to reach out to him too, motherfucker. He said he was gonna do it, dude. That's why I was hyped. After I watched it, he said he was gonna come on, but all of a sudden, I don't know what happened, man. Just
people be flaky,
man. Like a motherfucker. Or maybe I'm just too. What's the word? Shit, I don't know. I don't know, man. Man, what do you feel? I want your opinion on this, man. Everything that happened last week, with the Capitol Hill thing, man.
I mean, what's new about what's new?
Yeah.
What's
I feel
new?
like
we see something.
Because
different.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to talk about it from a astrologist standpoint, from the difference, the changing of the months. You know what I mean?
Well, it's easy to explain astrologically. Basically, like you said, Saturn and Jupiter just hit Aquarius. Mm-hmm. So just moving to Aquarius, that's why our whole thing is Aquarius is a big thing of rebellion. Jupiter is expand, Saturn is more of discipline and tradition. So it was just in Capricorn where it was used to a tradition and what it's used to. Now it's going to a little bit more rebellious, revolutionary type of energy. So this is what people are feeling, and it just wasn't us this time. You know what I'm saying? Like
that felt good.
And yeah, but I mean, but we just seen the privilege of what we saw. You know what I'm saying? We got to saw the privilege, the difference. So it was a necessary evil to happen, so we can see, look, y'all can go rebel just like we rebelled 6 months ago when that energy started to manifest with the whole Aquarius energy, because we're moving into that. You know what I'm saying? So it was a big conjunction on winter solstice, which was only a few weeks ago. So that was the energy that kind of started it all. And of course it's going to be at the capital. You know what I'm saying? It's the center of, you know what I'm saying, this whole nation or whatever. And just the fact that I think it's a beginning of what's to show the rest of the year is going to be like. It's going to be super revolutionary, super rebellious. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to come down to the bigger scale and the smaller scale of, like, okay, if these people willing to do it, then we're going to get mad in a certain way because, like, dang, we can't now. We're going to protest. And it's going to be revolutions everywhere. Everybody's going to feel out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all letting these people go do this and sit in offices and do all these extra things and, like, take selfies with all of these, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of that's crazy. Like, I seen black police officers hitting the white people and stuff like that, and they make it seem like they was wrong for that, but
I seen a black dude running. He had like a billy club, and then he was running up the stairs. And I'm like, what you running for? Like, they ain't like chasing you, but the black dude, he died. Really? From what?
I think he got shot. It was like 4 or 5 people died.
Really?
I think he was fifth person that died.
Damn.
See, I didn't hear that. I heard 4 like protesters and 1 police officer.
It was him.
I thought it was a white dude. No, it was the black dude.
I mean, I seen this one video of the white lady. It's like,
We gotta check
I
that.
got maced. No. I was like, what the fuck do you expect? Like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah, I want to go. We got to do some fact checking around here because we don't know.
but I don't know. My one of my close friends hit me up on accident because his other friend Nate is a police officer in MPD, is Metropolitan the Police Department. That's crazy because that's my hometown. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so it's like he hit me up. Was like, "You good?" So I'm at work. Like, damn, did I miss something? Like, is something going on here? Like, because usually people at home hit me up when something's going on in Texas or something. They be like, "All right, we're just making sure you straight." And he was like, "Oh, my bad, bro." Like, oh, I just try to hit up the other Nate. He a police officer and he down there at the Capitol right now. And this, he said, "I seen this video on the news and he hit somebody. I was want to make sure they was spraying with mace. I want to make sure you was good." And I was like,
damn.
"Oh, damn." And then he hit me up 3 minutes later, like, "I confirmed it was him." Like,
Oh, damn.
so, like, I guess, like you said, it was crazy. But to me, I still see it as a lot of, when the media show a lot of extraness, to me, it's like super propaganda. It's like, this is like a play on your emotions, and that's what they want you to do. Like, they want us to do certain things because they can easily not show us that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Think about all the things they don't show us that
Right.
happen. So it's like, why are you showing me this shit? Like, why are you pushing it? Why you want everybody to push it so hard? So that's what I always think. And usually I'd be like, it is what it is. Like,
And you know what's so crazy to me? I seen so much video on the woman that got shot in the neck or the face, whatever. And then on the side, you can see so many people like taking pictures and filming.
it was so fake. It seemed like
Yeah,
a
I'm like,
crisis
what the
actor.
fuck?
I saw that one. It seemed like, I was like, so somebody got shot. And it was like active shooter. I was like, that's some crisis acting as language. Then it was like, I didn't see blood at first. Now it's just blood everywhere for some reason. And I was like, oh. And then, like you said, everybody on the side just taking pictures. Nobody's like, oh my God.
Nobody ran. Nobody did nothing.
Yeah, so it was like, it just seems super fake. And I was like, people are not getting into the Capitol. They let these motherfuckers in there. Like, they did not do. They making us try to look weak so they can do whatever their political agenda is, but they first play is the media. So I'm just like, don't really buy into this shit, because anybody, even, you know what I'm saying, another day when they didn't plan this and white people try to go in the Capitol, they gonna get murked and they gonna get fucked over.
Right.
Because I'm saying, I'm from D.C. and it's like, they don't play about that stuff. Like, the only time I have to get the most discrimination as a black dude, there's like clubs, you know what I'm saying, you can't get to a store or some shit, like they think you're gonna steal, but like at the Capitol they like know there, if you don't have access, get the fuck away from here, no matter what color you are, like, because it's a tourist city, you know what I'm saying, like, so I don't know, that's weird. It's a weird, who knows, I have no definite side or comment on it.
He did. It wasn't the black dude. Okay. I want to say, damn.
But he got shot.
No.
Oh,
He didn't get shot.
Instagram told me.
see, that's how I mean.
Yeah.
This is also the age of miscommunication. As much as they say, yeah, knowledge, all of this stuff you're getting, it's also the age of miscommunication, because we just left this age of belief. So we still on the kind of this belief, and now that we see something that was before, like, we automatically believe it because we stuck on it, compared to like really just getting to discernment. So like, what we're on technology, we're getting into Aquarius rules technology, we're getting information very quickly. Even the news get shit and report it, and then they have to be like, oh, well, we were wrong.
Yeah.
We were wrong yesterday. That mean they can sit here and tell you as anything. Just like what you can get anything and believe it for 24 hours. What are you going to do in that 24 hours off of this information that you got? It could fuck your whole life up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so it's kind of just the age of miscommunication. So just because somebody says something, don't go automatically, and we are quick to believe, oh snap, even when people die, like, we more believe in that, because before, when we used to see stuff about people dying, that ain't true, we ignore that shit until something else on the news or something else happened. But now we see 4 people post some shit on it, we believe it.
Yeah. God damn.
It's real. Like,
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, like you said, if it ain't happened on social media, it ain't happened.
Yeah.
Like, so like, that's a miscommunication. Like, no, I did all these things, and I put my hours in, and I get it, and when I get to the place, I'm be more prepared than you just because you've been showing shit on Instagram.
Right.
So it's like, it go both ways.
God dang, man. This it feel like it feel like the world is. I don't know, man. It's like a funny. Something funny going on, you know what I mean?
It feel like a sitcom or some shit.
Yeah, I feel like I'm watching an episode of House of Cards or something. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. And then we gonna get canceled one of these seasons.
Yeah.
Real talk. Watch.
God damn, man. This shit feels like, oh my goodness.
One of them countries gonna try to cancel our shit. Watch.
And I always feel like when it's a lot of like chaos going on, somebody is doing something behind the scene where we gonna look up and be like, when the fuck they do that?
It's actually, this is what I noticed. This is what I always look for. I look for the problem, reaction, solution thing. So I'd be like, okay, like say with the whole corona thing, that's a perfect case of problem, reaction, solution. Let's put a problem out there. A fucking pandemic, airborne disease. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna react like, oh shit, we can cause their reaction. I'm scared. I have fear. I have this. This is your solution. We made this vaccination is going to sterilize you or do this. You have to stay in the house. We can take your jobs. We can do, but you'll be safe and you stay there and we can control which stores are going to be open. So all the money is going to go to Walmart, Target, and this. There's only 6 stores that own the owners of all of the everything anyway. So it's like, we can put y'all out the way and all of our elite people can continue to, like, what's his name?
Jeff Bezos?
Not him, the other one.
Elon Musk?
Elon Musk. He made $160 billion in 2020.
How? From cars?
Nah, not from cars. Just from being invested in everything, basically. You know what I'm saying? So this whole year while shit fucked over and people was guess who made the most money? The 1%. This man double Jeff, and we were just boosting at Jeff Bezos, and he didn't have to give half his money away, and he still was the richest motherfucker. And then this man come, he only had $30 billion, still one of the richest people in the world. And then he was that like 6 times, 7 times that shit, 8 times that shit.
God.
In 1 year, you know, he's trying to put people in Mars and shit. Like, so it's like, it's just so much. He got Teslas. He got all of these things. Like, so he's invested in all of this. He damn near run some of NASA. Like, it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? So these are the people that's running the world.
Yeah.
And guess what? They're winning while everybody else is losing.
Yeah. So
you would imagine. And we depend on the government. This motherfucker don't care about no government.
Right. Yeah. That's why I be saying sometimes I be feeling like some of my thoughts is leaning towards more Republican, you know what I mean? And then, but I know my people, we need government assistance, you know what I'm saying?
We really don't. We don't.
Some of us do.
If we get together, we are our government. We give all the money to the government. We are our government assistants. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people don't even know how to do their taxes right. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is crazy. Like, people don't know to not give all your money from your job to your taxes. They rather have a refund later next year and be broke every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, and say, oh yeah, I'll have, it's your fucking money. Like, nobody gave you, this is your money you could have had then, and now you want to go flex and spend it frivolously. Like, and then now you're back to being broke, living check to check when you had, like, you know what I'm saying? Or they don't know how to spend $300 to start a business because most of them already hustling on the side with the business. They solidify their business with the state, and now they can write off another half of what they made and then get another. But they don't understand. It's so simple. This is what all of the people are doing to use the government. This is how the government's helping small businesses and stuff. This is what the government is really doing. But we think we can get this, or we got food stamps. If we make sure we keep under $25,000, we can get food stamps. Like, it's a mindset of lack. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we don't need government assistance. Ain't no Republican, Democrat. It's all the same fucking people. It's all the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like this government playing against us. We feed the government. We are its commodity. They're not backed off of gold or anything anymore. They're backed off our Social Security, backed off our birth certificate, bonds. So we are the commodities of this country. You know what I'm saying? Like, our dollar is based off of us, what we work and what we do, because they know the United States is going to always have slaves, because they sold the whole idea of this is the place of opportunity, of work. You can do this. So if you're working for something or somebody, you slaving, you're not doing your own thing, and you're gonna be paying them in their taxes and this and doing this and feeding their system to where it work, and they give you pennies on the shit. Just like any place you go work for somebody, you're getting pennies on what you're producing, what your value is.
Yeah. So what's the solution then? What's the solution?
Do your own thing. Like, even what Trump was saying, like, didn't sound too bad, but I didn't even know he was saying this because I wasn't tapped into it. But it's like, he's like, you don't need, well, who was saying this the most? I think Ronald Reagan started all of that back then. It was like, you don't need that government. He was trying to take the government programs away. You know what I'm saying? But in retrospect, that's what we kind of need. We don't need to. We would have been dependent on government welfare and assistance. And yeah, some people it's necessary to use it when they go through these things, but that's not the majority of it. You know what I'm saying? And we've created a stereotype that seems like we're lazy and this because the majority of our black and brown people are on these things when some of them are abusing it because of the mindset of lack. You know what I'm saying? But if we just go start your $300 from your thing instead of buying a car, you know what I'm saying? $300. You already doing hair now. You're a cosmetologist, and you got this, and you can write off your light bill, your phone bill, all of this shit for the year for what you're doing. Now you can have more money to produce, and now you're not of lack. So you're not thinking, oh, I need to know. The more money I make, I'm not worried about no $300 from the food stamps a month no more, because you elevated your mindset.
Yeah, and I feel like black people as a whole, in general, are just natural hustlers. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to paperwork and legitimizing stuff, we be like, man, fuck, I don't want to do that. But I'm like, that's part of the game to play. You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole game.
That's part of the game. Like, see, here's my thought, right? If I know the rules to the game and I'm figure out how to play the game the best, you know what I'm saying? Once I figure out the rules and just know what I can and can't do, then I'm going to kill the game.
We don't want to learn the real rules. We want to play Uno the way we want to play Uno.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want to read and see, okay, this is how it works. You know what I'm saying? We want to make up our own nigga rules.
Right.
And that's how we mess ourselves up. We seem cool, we seem this, but like in the long scheme, you know what I'm saying, in the grand scheme of things, we not. Because like you said, everything is contract law. So if you don't have a contract with yourself, with things, with everything that you're doing, then you're going to lose. Like, you're not saying anything, you're not doing that, you're going to lose through acquiescence. You're going to lose by not speaking up, by not doing it. And this is what's based in all the laws around the world. You know what I'm saying? Everything is contract law. So if we're not signing these things, we're not figuring out our paperwork, and we trying to stay under the table deals and do that, you're not going to have stuff to leave to your kids. You're not going to give her a generational wealth. You're not going to do this stuff because you don't even know how to get life insurance. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know how to be like, oh, all I got to pay is this amount of money to make sure they good and they don't got to pay for my funeral.
Right.
Especially after you probably had to pay for some of your people's funeral or something like that. Like, you should learn. Like, the universe give you stuff to learn from, and like, you want to be ignorant, that's a different story, but you have been pushed to push yourself out of your comfort zone to learn and grow. But we don't like to do that sometimes because like, we just want to feel comfortable because we've been so uncomfortable all the time.
Yeah, and I don't know why black people are scared of paperwork. Like, they don't want to put nothing on paper.
Because it's generational. What did your grandmother tell you? I ain't fucking with no banks. This. They didn't teach us the right way. Because those people were really taught to brainwash. You know what I'm saying? We were more in Jim Crow eras than this, where we really had mindset a lack, where we didn't know we can do these things. Now we know we come from royalty. We know we kings. We know our melanin's worth stuff. We know these things. So like, you can't sit here and tell me to go say what's up to massa or do all this and not talk back to the police when I know they work for me. You know what I'm saying? And all of this, because I'm not scared of that shit that they put that fear into y'all back then.
Yeah.
So I'm not scared to read this book and go against what they said because I see they lied to me and this or did this. But that's what we was taught. No, go ahead. Jesus gonna save you and And it's like, well, I don't think so. No. You know what I'm saying? Like this and this. But that's what, if you go against your mother, you get smacked or did all of this. So you scared of her. And it's just how we pass down. So we pass down positivity and the right thing. Do your paperwork. If we already giving our kids businesses when they 12, that's all they gonna know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it won't perpetuate, basically.
Yeah. God dang, man. You said a mouthful. Shit. Get your paperwork right, black people. Get your paperwork right. You know what I'm saying?
This whole country, this world is contract law. If you don't got a contract with people or yourself, then you doing yourself disservice.
Yeah. Shit.
And verbal contracts are real too. It's still a verbal contract. That's why I say my word is bond. Like, and most of y'all don't keep y'all fucking word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if I got you on tape saying something, then I can take your ass to court and you're going to lose and you're going to owe me bread, so watch what the fuck you say.
Man. Yeah. Talk that shit, Nate. Talk that shit. Yeah. So, man, I want to, before we got on You were telling me that you guys do a live band.
Oh yeah, let me plug the Dallas Unplugged. So y'all
Dallas
get
Unplugged.
tapped in with Dallas Unplugged. So me
Yeah.
and my brother Dirt Beats, he did it probably like 4 or 5 years ago. I wasn't a part of it then, but he wanted to bring it back, and I was like, definitely help you with bringing this back. So we the band we're gonna be using is Musical Alchemist. They're pretty dope. It's like a 6-part band. 6-part band, yeah. Well, so we're gonna do it every 2 weeks, bi-weekly. We did one last night, which was the 8th or the 9th. Yeah, the 8th, and then we're gonna do one again on the 17th, and then bi-weekly, you know, from there. But the whole idea of it is, artists come. You can even be rapper, singer, poet, whatever, just to, you know, showcase your craft. But the difference of it is the band will actually pick up your song. So it's like you'll play it at first, the MP3 version, the DJ will play it. Probably you start rapping and performing it, then we're going to cut the song out, and the band picks it up, and you get to feel to really, you know what I'm saying, how it feels to perform with a live band. Is a whole totally different experience. And you want that as an artist. You want to have footage of that. You want to have, you know what I'm saying, that experience and practice, because that's what your goal should be at. And to provide that for local artists and people that's here right in Dallas, or hey, you ain't got to be in Dallas, you can come up from Houston, you come up from wherever, and vibe with us. It's a total vibe. We have vendors, you know, drinks. It's right up in Deep Ellum, so in the middle of everything in the city. If you're from the south, you're from the north, you can come. It ain't too far, but we're doing it, and we're looking to expand, so get more people and different vibes. I think this next one, we're going to try to get some of the body art people there and have some of that vibe for them vending and doing that in the back, just to have different artistic things. But the band is the key focal point, and they kill it every time. Like, just to hear them pick up all of these, it could be a trap song, and I go be like, okay, I hear him, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? And then when the bass kicking, I'm like, ooh, now I really fucking like this. And then even me performing is like, dang, I feel it, and I just go off and start freestyling and doing stuff to the same song that I did, just because of the feel, like the extra extended version of it or whatever. So it's definitely a vibe. We was real successful last night, and we're really pushing it. We're trying to get known, which is a good place to network for a lot of artists and videographers and models. Like, everybody kind of beat it. Everybody that's there does something, because they stay for the vibes and they add to the vibe. So
I wanna get what's this girl's name? Tiara and Tyra. Remember the singing? I wanna see if they'll come down there. They sing.
hey,
this.
hit me up. So right now it's like, if we got a little package deal for the artists, because we got a videographer too that can get you 4K video of what you're doing. We got little packages for artists. The cheapest one is just like $20, because it costs $10 to get it anyway. $20 you can perform a song with the band. You know what I'm saying? Just hit us up. It's a DTX Unplugged. So on Instagram at DTX Unplugged, or you can hit up me, Soul Freak, SOULFREGQ, or Dirt Beats Music on Instagram or anywhere. But just at the artist. So, and then if you want to do 2 songs, it'd be like $30 or something like that, just to do 2 songs. If you want the footage, whatever, like $75, you could do 3 songs and get all the footage. And that is like a great deal for content, and have a live band and do that, like, and while we're in this world of content, like, if you don't have content, if you don't have something that's different than another, you're not going nowhere. So you spending $50 for somebody to come and follow you with a camera anyway. So to have that whole experience, I think people should really take advantage of that. Like,
yeah. And then the audience is $10 to get in.
Yeah, just $10.
Okay. Where you got the address? Or
yeah, it's like Main and Exposition, like right on the corner of in Deep Ellum. But I'll send you the address.
Okay.
Let me see if I can
Main
find it real quick.
Exposition. Dallas Unplugged, for any artists, poet, rappers, anybody in the city that wanna put their talent on display. Make sure y'all hit up DTX Unplug on Instagram.
Yeah, and then the address is at Pop Up DFW. That's the venue, and it's at 3409 Main Street.
3409 Main Street.
Yeah, and we got Musical Alchemist. That's the band that's rocking with it, and I'm saying it's all put on by Soul Frequencies. That's my company. Dirt Beats, Henny and Halos, Rip the Mic, and just deal with real life and stuff like that. So there's a lot of affiliations with it.
That's dope, man. I'm coming to the next one, man.
Hey, be
I'm,
there.
I'm coming. I want to see it, because that's the vibe that I'm looking for out here. You know what I'm saying?
And I said, like, when people got there, they did not leave. I was like, dang, people aren't. Usually, people come in early and they're
even
like,
during the pandemic.
Even during the pandemic, they was like, "This is a vibe. I like this vibe. I like this venue." I kept hearing that, so I was like, "All right, we got a good thing. We just need to push it and make sure the city see what's going on." Because a lot of people complain about live music and bands, and especially somebody that could pick your stuff up that day, right then, not have to practice with them and stuff.
Yeah, and they can sell merch. Can the artists come and sell merch there, or y'all?
Well, you can. We take vendor fees too. I don't know how much we was doing, depending if you're selling food or if you're selling, depending on what you're selling.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hit us up. You want to vend there? We have we got enough space to it'd be like 5 or 6 vendors each time, so you can book in your spot whenever the date works on you. We got if it's dirtbeatsmusic.com, I think right now, and you can go sign up for all of the Dallas Unplugged stuff if you want to register as an artist and stuff like that.
That's super dope, man. That's super dope because I've been looking for something like that in the area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the Dallas area, because I know back at the crib in LA, they got a bunch of those. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Even in Atlanta too. Like they got a lot of those I've been hearing about.
Yeah. So that's dope. I'm definitely coming to the next one, man. Get us a babysitter and come on out.
And I do want to talk to you about. I got an album coming out Valentine's Day.
Okay. Talk to me.
Since it's kind of coming up, you know what I'm saying? It's like a month away, so I'm about to start doing promo and stuff for it. But I got like a 10-track album. It's with a couple of my friends. So Barry's on like 4 or 5 of the songs.
Okay.
Barry McCain. I got my homie Fredo. They help me sing and stuff on there. He's on like 3 tracks. Dirt Beats on a couple tracks. But the joint is called Love Is Weird. So I was like, I had to add my astrology with the whole Valentine's Day. Cause I was like, damn, Valentine's Day is always during Aquarius season. You know what I'm saying? And that's always the weird, peculiar people, the different, they rebellious, which makes you different and weird, you know, whatever. So it's like, dang, love is weird, technically. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause me, I'm super technical, so I'd be like, but then love is weird. And then when I was like, I'm gonna call it this, and then I'm really fond of Dr. Seuss. I don't know why, but he got this one quote. Then he say love is weird. And it was like, love is weird. And like people just you find 2 people who match their mutual weirdness. They call it love, something like that. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna theme this whole shit on Dr. Seuss. Love is weird, and we going with love is weird because that's how I feel. And me having an Aquarius moon myself, you know what I'm saying? Because you're feeling your moon is kind of who you are, more how you love, and not Venus is how you love, but moon is still how you feel and react a lot to. So I was like, damn, I'm an Aquarius moon. I'm already a bit like, if you want this, I'm probably do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm already that type of person. So I was like, damn, love is weird. So to be in love is like a weird concept for me, and then having it done it before, it was like, I didn't really like the person I was when I was like in love. I was doing anything and like everything compared to not being in love. But then in this album, it's gonna show how I go from like not wanting to be in love, saying fuck it, going all the way down to like, damn, I think I want to marry this girl. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it's like, that's I wanted to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I got all of the songs anyway that I've been hoarding basically in my vault. So I was like, all right, these fit together. Let me put these on this. And then I'll have something around my birthday, Gemini season, May 26th. I'm going to call that Wordsmith. TBA, who knows if I change it yet. But Wordsmith, since I feel like I'm one of the best wordsmith.
Okay.
So I got to have my album called that. And it's just all of my best price songs that I think.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Now, we talking about love. And because let me preface it with this. Do you think love is an emotion or is it an action?
I think love is an action. I think the difference between love and being in love, I think there's a huge difference. So I think love is an action because you can have love, you can show love for things and anything like infatuation, like love type things, you can have it. But being in love, I feel like is an emotion. It's all internal because it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like showing love for things that make sense is more of an action. All right, I'm gonna do this. This is gonna show this. But being in love is kind of like it's just something. Oh, I feel them. I miss them. I have possessiveness and jealousy all of a sudden, and these things, and all of this is just filled with emotions. So that's how I would answer it.
Okay. I like how you broke that down. Cause listen, for me, I feel like it's an action. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can only show you that I love you.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The emotions of me showing you I love you is still an action.
True, but
You know what I
everybody have
mean?
different love languages too. So then you got to go into that aspect of it. Like, okay, some people like to be shown that you love me through gifts. Some people like to be shown that you love me through, you know what I'm saying? Which still go to your point that it's an action.
Yeah.
But it's like some people rather you just do no action and just be with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the best way you love me because you spend most of your time with me, or gifts or communication. What's the other two?
Words of
Um,
affirmation.
Yeah,
words of
affirmation, gifts,
gifts,
quality time.
physical touch.
Oh yeah, acts of service, doing things, and touch.
Mhm.
So like those are, like I said, the actions of love.
You read that book though, right? The
Yeah.
5 love languages.
I've read that, and then yeah, I read that book
Yeah.
a while ago. But I was gonna say that being in love, sometimes like you just feel that. Cause how do you know that you even love somebody before you start showing them?
I think that.
Or
that-
do you
that's
notice that, dang, I do all of this for them, and I'm in love with them because I do this? Because you cannot be in love and just be like, dang, I like to do these things for this person, and to them they think, oh, I'm in love because their love language is acts of service. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody could be trying to show you that they love you, and you don't take it that way because that's not your love language. They be like, dang, I don't know why they keep buying me gifts and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I wish they would just tell me something, or I wish they would just touch me and show me that they fuck with me like that. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, that's how I look at it as basic action, but I feel like the emotion is somewhere in there to be with like real being in love. Like when somebody say people that stay together for 40 years, like they was in love. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
at one point.
Cause I know my wife, her love language is words of affirmation, and my love language is gifts, like little small gifts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it ain't gotta be nothing big.
Like you thought about me because you got me that.
Yeah. And what I do is I just get my wife stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just
So
like
she
hey,
could get you shit.
not even. I just not even so she can give me shit.
But that's how you show love.
Yeah,
Because
that's how I show
you want to
love.
receive it. Yeah, I got
yeah.
you.
And she was like, I just want you to tell me. I'm like, I'm here every day. I'm fucking doing shit. You know what I mean? I'm making sure that everything is in order and good.
Yeah, she need to
She
hear.
like-
Because what's her sign again?
She Leo or Libra. Libra.
Yeah, words, air.
Yeah.
Words. And you are Capricorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, show me, give me some. I'm the boss. I need
Yeah.
a gift today. So yeah, you Earth. It makes more sense, practical. If you give me this, it's a gift. You thought about me. You paid the money. You did all this. That makes all the practical sense that you give a fuck about me.
Yeah.
And then it's like, but her, she's like, I need to hear it. Like, it's communication. Because money can mean whatever. I got money. You could have got this from somewhere and just gave it to her, and it meant nothing. She needs to know you can give her the gift too, but she needs to be like, because you're the most beautiful thing, and I thought this, and this reminds me of you. Then it'll be a complete boom for her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, see, with me, I'm always thinking though. I got other shit on my mind, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nah,
shit.
I feel you. Like I said, that's why everybody's different, and that's why everybody get with other people to learn different things that they're not good at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, that's why most people that's alike is not gonna work out. Cause like, damn, you do this shit just like me, and I don't need that right now, cause I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shit, I could do that. Yeah. What's your love life, man? What's going on with you?
my love language,
Not even your love language and your love life.
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I feel like after I was heartbroken all the way, like, I don't want to be in love. Like, so I just be more like practical. So if I'm like, I always have to be super friendly first. So it's like, all right, these are my closest friends. I will have to have a best friend before I can have a lover. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so like, there's another Aquarius energy, and it's just something that I'm learning about myself, like just growing and going through all of the stuff. And it's like, all right, I have to have a friend first, and then I can know that this is the person I can give my all in love and do this. Because if I just show out like, oh, I have this feeling, and then I think that it's this, and then go off of it, I'm just setting myself up. I'm not sure. And there's so much that I got going for myself that's like, I know how I could be in love, and it's just like, I'm not going to be living for myself no more. And I got a daughter, and I said that my daughter has been different too. It's like, she's always been my first love. So it's harder to like fall for women as easy and just like, oh, I gotta have a woman and this like this to really feel like in love. I guess it's very, very slow process for me.
Was that you or Barry who said that y'all want dang, what's the sign?
If it's real simp, then it's him.
No, I forget who it was, but it was one of y'all was like, he want a Sagittarius so bad, but he can't get them because they always
definitely him.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing so bad. I don't want nothing so bad. But Sagittarius come to me easily because it's my opposite. So Gemini opposites attract. So I've hung around a lot of Sagittarius, and I like their energy, but I could never be with a Sagittarius because I understand them. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it. Like you're gonna keep.
And Sag is like that November, December, or that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
End of November, beginning of December. Like that. My mother and my little sister was a Sag. My first love of my life in 3rd grade. It's crazy. 3rd grade. Like I was supposed to know what that shit is about. It was a Sagittarius, and they all had the same birthday.
Wow.
11/26.
Wow.
And that's crazy. That's the day I released the story of Troy on my mother's birthday, 11/26.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I still got that that chart on my phone.
It's your chart.
Yeah.
You should always have it. It's your chart.
Hey, let me see. I still got not even just mine. Damn, my phone died. But I got the whole thing on my phone that just basically tells me like, okay, this is where we at. Let me see.
Oh yeah, like the transits of today. Was
Yeah. I was
See,
like,
you still hip.
Hell
Thank you.
yeah, man.
Yes, it at least went somewhere. You know
Hell
what I'm saying? You
yeah.
didn't just put it in the closet nowhere.
No, not at all, man. I was like, oh, I gotta keep this.
Can you tell people how they can get a reading from you?
Yeah, tell the people how they can get a reading from you, man.
The best way is probably IG. I'm active on there every day. If you get Soul Freak G, SOULFRQG, or Soul Frequencies, you can hit up. That's my business page, Soul Frequencies, SOUL Frequencies. You can just DM me and say you want a reading. I do. Right now, I'm doing 30-minute readings for $50, and I'll FaceTime you, and we can get through all the bases of your chart within 30 minutes, and then follow-up ones. You know what I'm saying? You can just get another 31, and it'll basically just be talking about all the questions you ask and everything, and I can help you and guide you into, if you really want to learn astrology or not just know about you at the second, because some people really want to learn it and understand it on a day-to-day basis. I'll be willing to help you and push you in the right directions to where you need to go. Because I'm trying to gear up and start something that on Clubhouse, because I've been on Clubhouse a little bit, and I think I'm gonna start doing rooms about astrology just to see who people's intrigued and do little free lessons and stuff like that. Especially as I start seeing more people. I've just been trying to find the time for it, really, because I've been so focused on my music.
Yeah.
But I'm always down to do that. Anybody want to learn about astrology or want to just talk the shit out with me or try to pick my brain about different aspects of how I look at things, because I feel like just astrologers talking to other astrologers, you learn so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's just energies that you're decoding through certain things. So it's like, damn, this energy could express itself this many ways. So it's like, okay, that's why you got everything falls within that 12 zodiac sign. So it's intriguing. That's why it's a never-ending learning process, basically.
Yeah. All right, let me pay these bills.
Hey,
real quick, man.
Bluetooth? No more Bluetooth?
Yeah. This episode is brought to you by Blue Chew. Blue Chew brings you the first chewable with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. Blue Chew is made in the USA. It's prescribed online by licensed physicians, so you don't have to go to the doctor or wait in line. It's cheaper than the pharmacy, and they prepare and ship it right to you in a discreet little package, so no awkwardness, so you don't need to even leave your house. You know, right now, if you go to the website, bluechew.com/tap-in, you can get a free shipment on the house on us. Just pay the $5 shipping. That's BLUE chew.com, promo code tap in to try it for free. Okay. So yeah, man, that's dope. I've been trying to get on Clubhouse. Like Clubhouse is becoming like, it's almost like a mastermind class, man. The little rooms that I be going into,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
You can find some super gems in there, man. Like depending on no matter what your focus is. You know
yeah.
Like I found a lot of things about real estate, that I was listening to because I've always been into real estate, but I need to get my real estate license maybe next year or something because I feel like if you're going to sell something, might as well sell houses, the biggest thing you can sell. But that to music to and artists, lawyers, like all types of things that I was just picking up little things that I didn't know. And it was like, dang, I don't have to brush shoulders with these people. They're like all right here.
And you know what what some guy on there has been saying? People are coming up off Clubhouse. But the one thing I heard him saying is Clubhouse is so new, people are buying the URLs, the websites, to put content on Clubhouse. Since it's so new, it's this one guy, I forget his name, but he bought a URL, right? And it's just sound effects for Clubhouse. It's something like Clubhouse sound effects or moderator sound effects, Clubhouse.com.
Because they know they're going to need it,
Yeah. And then either Clubhouse is either gonna buy it or
people gonna use it.
People gonna use it to when they on there moderating, and I'm like,
no, stop.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And it's so fucking new that you can go on there and buy URLs. This is the age of
Aquarius. That's another sign. Another energy of Aquarius is innovation. You know what I'm saying? It's visionary. I see that this is gonna happen, so I'm gonna do something now. That's innovation, like that, because I have this foresight that this is okay. This is lit. That this I'm gonna see this happen and this happen, or maybe in my world this will happen. Let me bring my world to everybody else's world.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. And like Clubhouse, like I said, I can. My first thing was like, damn, I'm gonna just do a room for astrology, and there's a few rooms in there for astrology. But I was like, these people aren't as. It's kind of the younger generation than me. They like that popcorn type stuff, that quick. Like, okay, this. I know everything now. Now I can go and teach. But it's like, nah, you ain't studied for what, 5-6 months? You gotta practice this stuff.
And that's why you definitely need to be on there because you can bring that.
Yeah, but I'm not the type that just go kill somebody's spirit. So if I said I'll just do my own, I had to peep it first. You know what I mean? I'm not just gonna jump in like, oh, okay, cool. That's some Aries energy. Oh, this is tight. I'm gonna just do it. Like, nah. Me, I had to think. I'm a thinker, so I was like, okay, this will be the time. It'll get more popping. I'm already been one of the first people on here. You know what I'm saying? They'll see I won't look all new when I'm on it. Boom. They're going to listen to me, especially after when they hear what I got to say.
Man.
But, yeah, I just been focusing on dropping music right now. So, like, that's my love, my passion. Like, I love astrology, too, but it just I let the tribe come to that. I can push music to wherever I need to go. I let people who want the astrology.
Can I give you an idea for a song?
I'm with it.
It's called Clubhouse Love.
Okay.
It's basically you meeting somebody on Clubhouse, going to their DMs, then it progressed where y'all now meeting in person, but you don't really like who they are in person. You like them on Clubhouse.
Yeah, I just like how you talk.
Yeah, Clubhouse Love.
I just like your persona.
Yeah. Yo, man.
That's dope.
Yeah, Clubhouse is it's so fucking crazy because just think about like when Instagram first came out or Twitter when it first came out, even Facebook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where you can get in when it's still on the beta stage.
Yeah, because that was for Facebook. That was like you had to be in college, right?
Right.
Yeah. Because I remember in high school, like, fuck, I can get out. And then they was like, they opened it up for high school students.
Yeah.
So I remember that. Instagram, not so much as remembering the start. I just was like, yeah, I had Instagram since 2014, which is crazy. 13,
I don't know when I
14.
got on Instagram.
Because I was looking at pictures, I was like, fuck, I need to delete these pictures.
I'm on my second Instagram, so I don't even...
So
I don't
was
even
like,
know when I first got on.
I just know they have something new every fucking week, basically now. Like,
yeah, and I told myself after Instagram, I'm not getting on no more social media.
Oh,
shit.
I gotta plug this social media.
Okay,
app.
good.
I'm on Loom. It's for artists. You probably seen the little things on like YouTube and shit like that. But Loom is a really good platform for artists. So I'm on it. I get to upload my music right to there. It pays me better than a lot of the streaming platforms. Cause it's basically like it has Instagram mixed with like Apple Music basically. So I can upload my music. I can upload posts that have my music like this is a post of my music, and there's nothing but like a lot of artists on there and fans. So I can gift you something, and then people can see that, and then all of the coins that I get gifted from the gifts because they have a value of coins, I can get paid out. So I think you get 50 cents per 100 coins. So right now, I just been on it for like a month or two, and I'm at like 5,000 coins. So I was like, that's a little bit more money than 20,000 streams on Spotify.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so
yeah.
like, I've been trying to push Loom a lot, and I've been releasing my things. Anything that I'm releasing, I've been releasing it a couple days or a week early on Loom. So people can get an exclusive feel for it. They can be like, okay, I rock with them. So hopefully if you sign up to Loom, they give you free coins. You can gift me the coins or like one of the songs you like. You can save all of the songs to your library, like you got a library. And then you can find a lot of unsigned artists on there too that you like. Like, it's like anything, you got to sift through bullshit. But it's like every now and again you're going to find like me. I was like, damn, they kind of go hard. And then I can try to collab with some of these people as well, because I can hit them up through the app. And I think like Neo or somebody is one of the first investors in this one. But
Loom, Loom,
L-U-M, like
L-U-M.
L with the 2 dot, like a German U, like Loom. But yeah, it's pretty dope. And I've been getting feedback from it. I posted the single that I'm dropping on Friday called "Learn You Something." I posted it today on Loom so that people can listen to it exclusively there. Like, of course, it's only going to be like 15, 20 people who listen to it because that's how close my super, super, super fan base is. But once it start popping, more people will see. Because they all in on accessibility right now. So they like, if I don't have Apple Music, when I have Spotify, I don't have this, I'll just wait to hear your shit. I don't care to go do something else to go listen to your song. But if I can get to push people there, I think it'll be beneficial for both of us. Like, you're helping me monetarily. I'm seeing it. I can show views on Loom, Apple Music, so it's like just help, because it's all about the age of content. So as long as I got content, I'm here. I'm not trying to put all my eggs in one basket.
Yeah. Would you release like content on like OnlyFans, like a video or something? I mean, exclusive videos where you don't even drop it nowhere else.
I would, but I wouldn't go with the stigma of OnlyFans. Like, they got Patreon, you know what I'm saying, accounts and stuff like that, like where people could subscribe to you and pay you monthly, and it doesn't have like a sexual connotation to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's the bad thing about it.
That's all it is. It's a sexual connotation to that. So it's like, it's like you go on here, OnlyFans, everybody else is selling ass and pictures and titties and stuff, and then me, I'm just rapping. I don't think I'm going to sell that much, you know what I'm saying?
It might, I mean, yeah, I know. It is some people I've seen that.
Yeah, I think people might do it because OnlyFans, the platform itself, is popular. Because, like I said, it's the same thing as a Patreon. Like, I pay you $5 a month, and I can see all of your content for like here exclusively. Like, and then you just put stuff for your like super fan, like a newsletter. I'm gonna have this. These are freestyles that's not out, but my Patreon people can get it. Same thing as OnlyFans, like I said. But OnlyFans, the company is blowing up bigger because of the sexual connotation. So if you like, oh, you got OnlyFans, and then maybe it's like gonna be trickery. Like, people might be mad. They're like, damn, I wanted to see you with your shirt off and this, but you sitting here rapping. Yeah, nobody wants to see that shit. I don't like, if somebody wanted to go see a girl clapping their ass and then she's sitting there singing on the guitar, they're gonna be mad they spent their $5. They're gonna be pissed. Like, I looked at a picture of you selling yourself to me on Instagram, thinking I'm gonna see more on OnlyFans, and you got more clothes on OnlyFans, and it's just like, I'm gonna be.
Jazz, that's what we need to do, man. We gotta get us either OnlyFans or no, we gonna get it on Patreon. We gotta get us a Patreon.
A Patreon,
man.
I think Patreon works because it's like. And which I still need to get a Patreon, but I've signed up for a couple of people Patreons before, especially like a couple of astrologers and just truth seekers and stuff. Because I'm like, they gonna have little articles and little stuff. I pay $5 a month for that to get some extra stuff that they not putting on the YouTube or they not putting out there. I don't gotta buy this book for $100 to figure out the information. So I've done that before. So if people really mess with you, I know that they'll pay it.
Yeah.
Cause ain't nobody, people subscribe by apps for $6-7 a month. They forgot they got the app coming out of their shit, and it's like, that's what I need to tap into. I need to tap into y'all paying me $8 a month, and y'all forgetting about it.
Hopefully y'all forget about it.
Hey, regardless, if you want me, I'm there. But hopefully y'all forget about it.
Yeah. So that's what I definitely want to do. I just gotta figure it out. Like, what kind of content that I want to put on there where I don't even release it to YouTube. You know what I mean?
It's just there.
It's just strictly for that. You know what I mean? It gotta be.
If you do the OnlyFans, it gotta be like you talking to porn stars or you talking to like sex workers. You know what I'm saying? And getting a feel from that. That's the idea right there. You have a podcast with the sex workers. That's what you put on the OnlyFans, and they'll tell you the behind the scenes of the OnlyFans and the shit. And you can only find it on your OnlyFans for tap in. You gotta tap into the Only. Bow. I'm gonna need 10%.
Huh? Oh yeah.
I just need 10%.
Yeah, I got you. We'll negotiate that. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, man. And you know what they said that this after the pandemic, it's gonna be so many new millionaires based off of just these ideas and everything that's coming out.
And people been super finessing.
Yeah.
So it's like they've been just getting free bands.
Yeah.
So it's like if you don't come up off of free bands, then you're just an idiot.
Shit, man. My mind is racing now. My mind is racing.
They got all these business loans. They give
Right.
you just free money personally and this. If you don't flip that, then you're an idiot.
And you know what? I last year when they was giving it out, I was so scared to do it because I'm like,
I was too.
I was like,
until
I
I saw
don't
this
know.
whole year, I was like, oh, I'm taking that next SBA loan.
Yeah.
I'm getting on that. Fuck that. I was like, I don't want to be in debt. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm taking that hoe. We get into it. Like,
Yeah. So shit, man. All right, man. Anything you want to plug, man, before we get out
I
of
think
here?
I done plugged it all. Like I said, tap into my graphic designer as told by AD. She done hooked up everything making me look good. You know what I'm saying? Like marketing and everything with my music. So tap in with her if you need any art done, any visual, you know what I'm saying, any creative direction. Shout out my homie Dirt Beats again. Like I said, he produced all of my music that's releasing. We pretty much got an exclusive thing going on. We also do the Dallas Unplugged. You can follow me anywhere at Nate Wavy G. I will be dropping music. If you follow my Instagram on my link tree, I got all the links to everything you need to find me. I've got music video dropping on Monday called Ote, with my first single I put on the first of the year. So just a lot of shit shaking on over here. Just content, and still trying to be a dad and make sure my daughter gets in kindergarten.
That's what's up.
So just putting on all the hats, man, and just trying to still be great and live the best so I can leave this legacy.
What's your Instagram again?
Soul Freak G. SOULFREQQG. Soul Freak G.
That's what's up, man. Yo, man, I appreciate you for tapping in with me, man.
Appreciate you for having me again, man.
Yeah, this is always a pleasure when I sit down with you because you bring out that astrology and I'll be tuned in like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I be trying not to teach and preach too much. I just be chilling, but it come out, man.
Yeah, I love it, man. Appreciate it again, man.
Thank you, man. Like
Yo.
that, I had me in a couple months again or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Yo, man, thank y'all for tuning in. This has been the Tap In Podcast, man. Holla at y'all.